everyone, I'm RealBreakingNate, and guess what? I love toys. I mean, like, really, really love toys. So for those that know me really well know that I love toys, and I don't hide it. There's not a room in my house that doesn't have a toy. True story. No, don't open up the toys. You'll ruin the value. So even when I was a little kid, I wanted to work at Toys R Us. And when I was little, I thought you had to have a college degree to work anywhere. So when people asked me what I wanted to go to college for, now keep in mind I was like 7, 6, whatever, I would say I wanted to go to college to work at Toys R Us. That's how much I love toys, and I've still not worked at Toys R Us to this day. So this summer, I was asked by the awesome people at MidWest Toy Fest to host a panel. Me, of all people, to host a panel. But what panel would I be hosting? They told me, hey Nate, you're going to be hosting the panel with Jordan Hembrough. For those of you who don't know, Jordan Hembrough is the host of the crazy, cool, awesome, spectacular, amazing TV show Toy Hunter. I've been watching this TV show way before I even hosted this panel, and it was one of my all-time favorite TV shows because obviously he's collecting toys. The nerves begin to tingle, and I begin to sweat. But most of all, I'm super excited, and it was a huge honor. So I want to really thank the people at MidWest Toy Fest. You guys are super awesome, and I hope you'll have me back next year. Shut up already. Let's get to the panel. Okay, let's get to the panel. Yeah, I got it. If any of you little kids want to talk on the mic too, you're more than welcome to talk on the mic, ask any questions. So, I bet you guys up in front want to talk on the mic, don't you? We'll make sure you get mic time. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, MidWest Toy Fest proudly brings to you is the #1 toy collector in the world, Mr. 1, Jordan Hembrough.
Too kind. If this was late at night, I'd say you all look sober. You all look very nice. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it.
All right, so like I said, we're going to start off with a couple questions.
Okay, why all the way over there? Why don't you come closer? Sit next. Do I smell? He doesn't.
That smells wonderful.
Oh, thank you, love. All right. Hang on, we're going to move closer. Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Yes. All right. Toy Hunter, you're wonderful. I love you.
What do you think about, and I'm going to say this for the little kids too, do you guys play Skylanders or Amiibos or anything like that?
Minecraft?
Disney Infinity?
Disney.
What do you think about the interactive toys for video games?
I think that's good. I think the interactive toys are cool because it's bringing the kids back in again. I love the way, what Disney Infinity is doing because it's cross-platforming all the different characters as well. So you really are taking, Jack Sparrow and having him fight Darth Vader, or Lilo and Stitch and having them fight like Wolverine. I think that's creative. It's good, and that's why I love Disney. That's why I'm so happy that they got the Star Wars license because they know what to do. They're going to be able to, really properly keep that license alive and nurture it and bring it to a next level and hopefully enrich the lives of future people. I think Star Wars is going to be around for the next 50 years.
When Disney took over Star Wars,
yeah,
were you like, oh yes, right away, or did you have to think about it for a
No,
bit?
I already knew. I knew about it. I heard about it a year before that they were talking about it because I heard the rumblings at Lucasfilm, and I knew George was unhappy. But Disney's perfect. I mean, they're absolutely perfect. They are perfect for it. I love your cakes. Never mind. That's a joke for older people. Drake's cakes. Never mind. Oh God. All right. Go ahead.
What was your favorite toy when you were a kid?
Star Wars. I was a Star Wars kid. So I was like, how old are you? You're 10, right? Okay, I was 7 when the Star Wars movie came out. So by the time I was your age, probably about Empire Strikes Back was out, 1980, 1981. I loved Star Wars. I had all the action figures, had all the vehicles, had posters of Luke Skywalker and Han Solo on my wall, had Star Wars bed sheets, and to this day, it's still my favorite. I love it. What's your favorite?
My favorite is Star Wars too.
Really? Even though you're wearing an Avengers shirt? Okay. You like the Avengers too? Cool. All right. That's awesome.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Skywalker. You look like Luke Skywalker. That's why.
Wanted to know what your own personal white whale was.
My own personal white whale. I don't know. I mean, I could tell you collections and things that I've gotten in that like I wish I had, like that I can get rid of. I mean, there were prototypes and toys that I've gotten and I've turned around and sold because I had to make money, and I just wish I got back. I mean, one of them was like a prototype Star Wars figure. It was Boba Fett. It was like a little wax sculpt. There was only one in the world, and I sold it. It's in a museum now in Paris, by the way. It's in the Paris Sci-Fi Museum. You know, others were collections. I remember one collection, and I gotta say this because the guy in the audience, he's a very dear friend of mine. I remember one collection. I wanted a collection of toys, and I promised it to another dealer, Cantina Collectibles, and I found out that the whole collection was a lot rarer than I thought it was. But I honored my price. I'm like, no, I promised you I'd sell it to you, and I got rid of it. And do you remember that? Yeah, he's nodding. Yeah, I remember that. My white whale, I don't know if I've got one. Because eventually nothing is so rare that you're not going to see it again, especially in the toy world. They did make these. There are out there. And the funny thing about the toy world is everything can change on a dime because all it takes is just one guy finding like 4 or 5 of these. I had a Batman utility belt, or excuse me, a Batman equipment set that I found on Toy Hunter. I found it in England. It was one of only 4 in the world. I sold it for $25,000. It was the rarest one. It was from 1966. Well, you know what? I thought I'd never see it again, and a woman called my store in New Jersey and said, I do attic cleanouts. I found one of these. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. She brought it to my store, and she had one. She had another one. So now there are only 6 known in the world, and I found 2 of them. All it takes is like 1 or 2 people to find something, either a warehouse find in Brooklyn or something happens in Kane County, you know, out here in Illinois, and some guy comes and goes, I had a mom and pop store, and all of a sudden 5 or 6 show up. So they are out there.
I have kind of a 2-pronged question. First off, is the show going to be available on DVD or Blu-ray or anything?
I don't know. You know, a lot of people ask me that, and I think the show would kill on DVD. It gets very, very complicated with distributors and networks and everything. I know you can get it on Amazon. I know you can get it on Amazon, YouTube. You can buy it on YouTube. I mean, a lot of people just buy. It's like $14 for the entire season 1, 2, and 3. So a lot of people are just buying them. But as of now, I would tend to believe no.
Okay.
What's the other prong?
It's sort of related to her question, but
okay.
More like, what is the rarest toy that you ever bought for yourself or bought for somebody else? I mean, the absolute rarest thing that you've ever come across.
It would probably be going back to that rare Boba Fett figure. A lot of people don't know, like those little 3 3/4 inch figures, those little Star Wars figures we all played with as kids. They started as sculptures. I mean, people actually sculpted it in wax. And when they're gone because you stick them in a mold and they usually break or whatever. And I had the wax sculpt to probably one of the most popular characters. And I'll tell you, I wish I had them every day. I wish I had them. So it's the rarest one that I still think about. And I always talk about it. Other than that, I don't know. Other than that, I don't really think there's a lot of things that I regret selling because at the time I had to do it. Unfortunately, in this business, we make a decision. Are you going to be a collector? Are you going to be a dealer? Or, and someone asked me, they're like, what motivates you to sell? What motivates? It's a really strange question. I got it like in Boston. And I said, I've got a great motivator. I said, I got a mortgage and 2 kids in college. That's my motivator. So it's because of the fans and the collectors that really got the show on the air. A lot of people don't know that. The ratings help because you guys helped watch the show. But it was because of all of you that the show got made. So I forgot what the question was. I've been talking for like 20 minutes. I apologize.
I forget it too.
Okay, well, it was a good question anyway. It was a good answer.
Jordan, if you're watching, I definitely want to work with you again soon. Call me. And Midwest Toy Fest, I can't thank you guys enough for letting me host the panel of the toy hunter, Jordan Hembrough. Thank you guys so much for your support. You all seriously rock. what I want you to do is don't forget to subscribe to my channel and then comment below. I would like to hear what your favorite toy of all time is. Maybe it's something that you owned, maybe it's something that was your favorite childhood toy, or something that maybe you really wanted as a kid but you could never have and you saw those cool commercials. Just leave a comment below on what your favorite toy of all time is. And of course, don't forget to go back and watch the previous video where my sister Misty helps you count. Yeah, seriously, she's helping you count, so make sure you go check it out.
Toy Hunter, you're wonderful. I love you.